Crafts with Julie, and today I have another St. Patrick's Day earring to share with you. We're going to be using some more of our little four-leaf clover charms, so stay tuned. Okay, so this is what we're going to have as our end result. We're going to get our beads out here. We're just going to use black and gold, and then the darkest green that I've got here. And we're just going to be alternating the beads. So we don't need a whole lot because the majority of them are going to be green. So we just need a little bit of the black. And if you can get your containers open, a little bit of the gold. And a bunch of your green, which I think I have a poorly selected mat because the green beads on a green mat, they tend to kind of blend in a little bit sometimes. All right. Now, I can't quite remember what kind of cord this is or wire, but it is pretty stout and it will kind of bend, but it does hold its shape pretty good. Once I figure out what this is, I might try to remember to put that in one of my other videos next time I use some of it. I just don't remember what it is, but I think I have it. It's about an 8-inch long piece, just to make sure that I have enough to work with so I have room for everything to kind of shift around. So we're going to be using this one as our guide on everything and just kind of alternate it. There's not any real counting to do with these other than do a few green, do some black, do some gold, do some more green, and it's just pretty repetitive, pretty easy. Woo! That bead wanted to go bouncing across the mat. Alright, so there we got a few of the green on, so we're going to go ahead and do a black one. And yeah, sure, let's do a gold. This might not be a good bead to use with this one, because not all beads are made the same. Some have a smaller opening than the others, and I think that's going to be one of them. We'll set that off to the side. Make sure you do hang on to the other end of whatever you're using, your wire or cord or whatever, because if you're not paying attention, you're going to sling your beads off on the other end. So make sure you kind of keep that other end in your hand so you don't lose all that you've done. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to do another gold. And then we'll go back to the green here. And like I said, you don't have to be precise. Just kind of let it flow out on its own, I guess you could say. There we go. Okay. Let's do a couple of the black ones. We're going to do several of the green ones this time instead of just 3 or 4. Kind of do a long run, I guess. Yeah. And then we'll go back to a gold. And we'll do another black one. And that's one thing I do like about doing earrings like this, because you can go through and just mix up your beads. If you were using several different colors, just throw a whole pile of them down and just swirl them around on your mat and kind of get them all mixed up. And then that'll make it easier to go through and just start picking up random beads just to have a little fun, whimsical design, I guess you could say. Let's see, we're going to do gold and a black, and I think another gold. I think I might go with another gold. Yeah, sure, sounds good. I think this is another one that doesn't want to cooperate, so we'll put that bead off to the side so I don't try it again. Because I know me, I'll get it all mixed up and I'll lose what bead it was. And I'll keep trying again and I'll get upset and flustered because it's not working right. Let's see, we're going to go with another black one. Let's do a few more of the green. Well, that bead was on there. There we go. All right, we're going to kind of hold it up next to our other one. Yeah, we could use a few more beads there. Okay, so let's do, I'm going to do one more green, then I'm going to do a gold. And a black one, and we'll go back to the green. And depending on how much more I need, I might have to grab just a few more beads out of my little container, which is no big deal. I don't think this bead wants to cooperate with this either. Let's see, we're going to go with the black and gold, and then I'm going to do just a few more of the green and see where we stand compared with our first earring. I think we're getting pretty close. I think that last section we might have to actually take back off. Yeah, I think we got it pretty close. So, now comes the fun part. We're going to take one of our gold clasps, and we're going to feed this wire through the bottom. Going to do both sides. And then we're going to suck that down all the way to where it touches the beads. Do one more quick comparison. Yeah, I think we got it pretty close. All right. Now, there we go. That'll stay pretty close right there. It won't come undone all the way. Now is a little bit harder task. We're going to be feeding both ends of these through a little crimp bead. And you don't want to have a really big one because it's going to be held inside your clamp, because that's one thing that these are good for, is for hiding that bulk stuff right there. So very carefully get one of your flat nose pliers here and feed the wire, both the wire ends through. I think we got it. All right. Then you want to try and use, make sure you got this kind of the skinniest ones you got, and try to smash that bead down. Make sure everything is down tight all the way, the beads. And then squeeze that crimp bead. All right. Now I'm going to try and kind of open up this little clasp just a little more, because I need to have room to get my cutters in here to cut all this excess off. As close to that crimp bead as I possibly can. Oh, there's one end. Okay. See if I can't get just a little bit more cut off the ends. Those are kind of sticking up a bit still. Okay, that's probably about as close as I'm going to get them. Okay. So then we're going to close this back up. Keep everything kind of lined up. And keep double checking and comparing, making sure I've got them pretty close. As close as I can. Okay. Beads aside just a little bit. Get you a couple of gold jump rings. Not too big. And get them to kind of shake out. I only wanted 2 and they all start just jumping out of there. Let's see. Yep, I got a gold one up here. It looks like I used a silver one down here. It's been a few days since I've made this first one, so you'll have to forgive me. I should have inspected it just a little more before starting this, guys. And we're going to use this one for down here. Get that opened up. And then just kind of put it on there somewhere in the middle. It'll kind of float around a little on its own. That's okay. All right. Now we get our gold one. And we're going to loop that through the top here. And I just used a small gold stud. Didn't want anything bulky or heavy for these. Trying to go kind of lightweight on them. Make sure everything is all closed up nice and tight. All right, and there we go. Another fun one that you can just have fun with it and just design it however you like. And there we go, guys. That didn't take too awful long. I didn't look at the timer on that one, but it didn't take too long of a time. Kind of fun and easy. Little St. Patty's Day. And I hope you guys enjoyed that video. And if you guys have any comments or suggestions, just send me something down below the video. And as always, you guys have an awesome day.